to the spot like Phil Collins sang it. Fresh new fade with the mustache banging. I know you want to know where the fuck I'm from.
Check it out real quick. We got the homeboy bands right here from the north side, all the way live. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and introduce yourself. Talk to the people real quick.
Man. Bands from the motherfucking Rose. We in this thing. Big motherfucking Mr. Podcast. You feel me?
Yeah. So look, man. I seen you on a podcast. You know, the biggest one out right now, Adam 22. So, but what I want to catch up on some things is when you first went to prison, did you have kids?
No.
You didn't have no kids. Okay. So who'd you leave behind when you was in prison? Like people that you had love for. You know what I mean?
Shit, I left a lot of motherfuckers.
Now I'm talking about like family, like mom, dad, sister, like someone that was close to you. You know what I mean?
For sure, my mom, my two sisters. That was the immediate household. My mom and two sisters.
How old was you?
The first time I went to the pen? 20.
20?
Yeah.
Damn.
Went to county, and then, you feel me? And then sat in county for like a year.
Okay, so
2021 or some shit, yeah.
Right. So when you was in the pen for the first time, did your mom go visit you in the county where she had to like, you know, suck in the fact that you're going to the pen?
She came to the county because shit, she was living damn near down the street from the county jail. So she had came to the county a few times because I was in that motherfucker for like a year. And then, but you know, when I was fighting my case, we was looking at such a long time. Then when I actually got my sentence, we was cool, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, you feel me? You gonna knock that shit out, you gonna be right back. You know, it felt good, you know what I'm saying, having your mom, you know what I'm saying, like have a backbone like that, not be stressing and shit. Yeah. She kept it lit, so.
So what you're saying is like during the time you were fighting your case, it was kind of rough, but when you got sentenced, it was like a relief?
I feel like it's more rough for her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me, because I've been used to it. Not to say she was used to it either, but, you know, like, you know the type of shit we be on. We in juvenile hall and jail, like, our whole life and shit, like, constantly going in and out. So I've been to hella programs, ran from every motherfucking program. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Been to juvenile hella times, been fighting juvenile hella times, got pepper spray hella times, like, the whole shit. And she's had to hear about it all, you know what I'm saying? So she used to it. She's like, man, my son, this motherfucker many, so... You know what I'm saying? But as far as like going to the pen, you know, your mom don't want to see none of that shit. So I know for sure she was probably more concerned than me. Like me, I really didn't give a fuck at the time because it's sad to say, but some motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, you damn near want to go to keep it a buck. Yeah. You feel me?
Well, was she like tripping, like worried about you? Like is your life going to like is your life going to shit? Are you ever gonna come out of this? Like she ever like be really concerned about your life because you're going to prison.
Right.
You're going to where people get murdered and shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's like hell on earth, you know, for a lot of people. You know what I mean?
And especially to like a female, they probably thinking like, damn, my son going over there. Like, but honestly, I mean, I'm pretty sure she was stressed out, but you know what I'm saying? You keep faith. And I think at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, everything's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. And shit, it did. You feel me? Yeah. Now we right here, years later, on the motherfucking Big Mr. Podcast. You feel me?
Yeah, because I'm going to share something with you, man, because to me, it's some real ass shit, man. It's a good thing you didn't have kids while you was in there because that shit would make it way more harder.
It would have been
harder. You know what
I'm
saying? Hard timing it for sure because it's like you supposed to be their protector, and someone smacked your daughter or your son. What you gonna do in a cell? Right. You can't jump out that bitch. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna share this with you. When I was my first time in juvenile hall was in 1988, and I spent my time in the juvenile system from 10 years old all the way to 18 years old. Mm-hmm. And I met my baby's mom, and I'm still with her back in '95. But I remember my mom coming to visit me. And she was like, one of her main concerns, because she was in and out of prison, her main concern was like...
The mom?
Yeah, my mom. But she like, yeah, I'm saying? So she came and visited me, and we're sitting in juvenile. This one thing I want to share, right? Get some straight, like, some solid ass shit for this interview and shit. Make it a little more liver and shit. So I'm going to drop a gem on this shit.
Sure.
My mom came and visited me, and she sat there, and one thing that never fucking left my fucking memory was, she was like, man, mister, she was like, don't ever pick up these habits of these dudes. Like, don't start talking and walking like them. Because she's seen, like, how she started as a, you know what I'm saying, at a young age and growing all the way into it. So, you know, it was already too late. It was already too late. Like, the shit that we fucking was adapted to, we was already growing into it. The shit we wanted to be, we became.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So how does she feel now? I mean, is she like worried about you now, or is her worries kind of like leveled up?
I would say she still worries about me for sure. I think that's just every mother probably worries, or every parent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got kids, so do you worry about your kids still to this day?
Man, that's a good ass question because people talk like we talk about all the time. So when I got like my oldest is 24, and there's no fucking way I don't sit there when if he calls me at 10 o'clock at night, my heart's beating.
Right.
Like, hey, what's up, man? You
There
know.
you go.
You know what I mean?
So like just being a parent, that just comes with it. You gonna worry. Me, I'm a new parent. My daughter's 3 months old. And man, I'll be worrying motherfucking every 10 seconds. I'll be in my house. I hear it breathe wrong or like just some shit. I hear a motherfucking kick. I'll run in the room like boop. You feel me? Like I gotta go look. Yeah. It's just, something that a motherfucker gotta deal with. And it's worry. It's good worrying. Yeah. It's a good intention. You know what I'm saying?
So is there something that makes your mom feel good? Like the reason why I'm asking this is shit because everybody knows bands out there on this thug shit, gangster shit, but we want to see this interview. I want people to see the real bands on the inside. Like, bands got a heart too. Like you
for
got
sure. I got a big heart. I got a big ass heart for sure.
I mean, so what are some things that make your mom feel good that you do?
I think just me being succeeding. I ain't gonna lie. Me staying out of jail makes her feel good.
Right on.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's right. Hey, talk to him.
She love that shit. She's like, man, like I love that you free because she like any parent wants for their kid, they want them to succeed. And I feel like she's always felt that I was talented. You know what I'm saying? I always been like that type of motherfucker running around, showing out. She's like, man, you talented. And she's always encouraged me, you could be whatever the fuck you want to be. All this shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So me doing what I'm doing, she proud of me and she loves it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Shout out mom still on your side.
Shout out to my moms, man.
Man, okay. So that you started music before the pen or while you was in the pen?
I was always fucking around. I probably went to the studio like 2 or 3 times and just got in there and freestyle. I never wrote no shit. Yeah. And then but I actually dropped my first song after the pen, 2016. I had got out 2015, and then I had did an album with Ryder J. Clyde of the Mob Figures, man. Shout out to my nigga Ryder J. Clyde. And I just came out swinging hard. Like we had everybody on that shit. Right on. We had like 20 fucking features. Filthy, Mozzie, motherfucking D-Lo, motherfucking, bro, everybody, Matt Black, motherfucking, bro, it's too many. I can't even sit here and name all the motherfuckers, bro. Like Young Chop, Birch Boy Bari, like, I don't know, bro. There was hella motherfuckers on that shit.
So that one video, that clipping I seen with you, was that in the pen?
Yeah, I shot that motherfucker in San Quentin. No, I'm just fucking you. No. Nah, so that one was at a abandoned prison. I don't know what town it was, but it was by Salinas.
Cause I just remember just the clip, and I ain't seen it in a long time. I just remember seeing that a while back. That's like what? How old is it?
Damn, I want to say that was the second time I got up the pen. So that one was in like 2020.
Yeah. Okay, so like what, about 4 years ago?
Yeah, that was in 2020.
Yeah. So who shot that video?
Red Fox.
Okay.
That's bro. I'm telling you, he in L.A. Okay. He from Rosa. He go crazy, man. Shout out to Red Fox, man. I got some shit lined up with him. We about to knock some shit off for sure, cause that motherfucker shoot movies, bro. He moved to L.A. to, you know what I'm saying? He tried to elevate his shit. That's what he felt like he needed to do. Boop, motherfucker moved to L.A. He got his whole squad, and now he doing what he's supposed to do. But he's still, he's still up here in this bay and shit too. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, you got any upcoming tracks coming out? With like,
I got hella shit, bro. I got me and my partner got to get a Jimmy. He was trying to come here. He couldn't make it. He was gonna rock with me, but me and him got an EP. Me and my nigga NCM Mad Hatter got an EP. See, like like me, bro. I be doing music. Of course, I'm gonna do music with the people that the homies that's popping and motherfuckers that it makes sense. Hey, this is a business. Let's do a song. Let's make this motherfucker penetrate. You know what I'm saying? The masses, the whole shit. But also, I be doing music with my people that I really fuck with. You feel me? Like you might have not heard of them. He might have not heard of them. But like they my people, they my folks. So you know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of shit, coming with them. And you're gonna be hearing from them too, you know what I'm saying? Hot boy Weez, me and him been trying to do some shit, but he be taking hella long. Weez, hurry the fuck up, boy. And then my nigga Doc Holliday, man. I don't know if you remember Doc Holliday, he used to rap. He from Rosa. Doc Holliday go
Well, the name sounds
crazy.
familiar.
I'm gonna keep it lit, bro. I'm gonna say this on camera right now. The hardest motherfucker I know that go crazy that rapping is my nigga Doc Holliday, bro. Ain't no nigga fucking with him. Me, I ain't even fucking with him. Doc Holliday go crazy, bro. And you know what I'm saying? He used to be popping his shit back in the day when I was just a little young motherfucker running around. And you know what I'm saying? He went and started doing what he do. He a business owner, you know what I'm saying, doing his shit. But yeah, he go crazy. So we gonna revive that motherfucker and we gonna show him out too.
That's right. So what'd you go to prison for?
The first time I went to prison was for attempted murder, mayhem, GBI, assault with a deadly weapon, and a gang enhancement. And I got 9 co-defendants.
So you guys split those charges, or what? I mean, cause
what had happened
right there.
In the turn of events, what had happened was a bitch ass nigga in that case ended up telling, right? So with him being that he told, basically got everybody plea deals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so you know what I'm saying? We was keeping it lit. I was sitting in the hole. Me and my other partner was in the hole, my Cody, and he just came back from a visit one day and was like, "Hey, bro," I'm like, "Woo." He's like, "Man, this motherfucking telling, bro." And you know what I'm saying? I can't say his name because I'll be giving this bitch ass some clout, but I know he probably watching, you hoe ass nigga. But
yeah, that's some funny ass
yeah,
shit
but
right
but being him that he told, yeah, we all got plea deals, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up getting 5, and some people got 16, some people got 14, some people got 12, some people got 8. Some people got 2, some
so
people
there was
got
a
4.
victim, right?
There was hella victims.
Oh, there was hella victims.
Hella victims.
Did anybody come to court?
No,
Prelim
nobody
or
came to
anything?
court.
So well, that's why you guys got a good deal.
Yeah, nobody came to court.
You guys pretty much could have beat that.
Yeah, well they had told him everything was on camera.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So everything was on camera. It's all over with. I ain't speaking on no shit the motherfuckers don't know. We did
Yeah,
our
for
time for
sure.
this shit. You feel me? Yeah, the shit was on camera, on hella different cameras in color. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a hard one to beat, man. But
so while you was in the pen, having those violent charges on you, did you ever have to get? Did you? I mean, you know, you don't have to say nothing you want. You know what I mean? Just make sure you're right with it. But did you ever have to get in any kind of trouble where charges possibly could be added onto you?
yes, I did. I did in the pen. I'm not gonna go to details. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because you know. But let's just say this: like in the pen, I done did some shit where you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's documented. You feel me? So
And how'd that feel when you did that? Because I know you were. I mean, they put you back in the hole and all that shit. Right?
yeah,
You know.
I just do what I have to do. You feel me?
How was you feeling? Was you like fuck it? Did you care about like the 5 years extra was coming? Was you tripping? Was you know what I mean? Or
I just rock out.
just
I've been
out?
doing this shit forever, so I'm just like, you feel me? I just rock. Like that's nothing. You feel me? Everybody else,
You didn't give a fuck about going home.
I do for sure, but I already know what comes with this shit. You feel me? I can't sit here and complain, bro. Like, say my brother go up in there, or my other people go up in there, and you know what I'm saying? Some shit happens, and they got to rise to the occasion. My niggas ain't finna, you feel me, back down neither. So
Yeah,
we
you
gonna
gotta
keep
do
it
what
lit.
you gotta do.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
But you still, but Band still had a feeling.
Right. No, believe me, I want to go home. You feel
I
me?
see, keep it
I
real,
want to
you
go
know what I'm
home. Yeah,
on.
but you know what I'm saying? I already know. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is. We
Now,
know
the
what
reason
it
why
is.
I'm asking, because when people look at this podcast, it's like they're opening up a book and they want to get detailed into your life, and they'll picture themselves in that situation, and
Right.
it gets more interesting. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like watching a movie. You know
Right,
what I
I
mean?
get it.
A quick little snippet and shit.
Nah,
you know
for
what I
sure.
mean? So you want to what did I ask you? When you're sitting in the hole, can you share some kind of experience that stood out that you will never forget about?
Man,
Like
loneliness.
a conversation with okay, talk about it.
loneliness. No, I mean, bro, like at the end of the day, like I look at it like this, like it really just comes down to how mentally strong you are.
Right.
Like you could be physically strong, but behind that still comes the mental aspect. You feel me? So it's like,
Sure.
you know what I'm saying? Like no matter where you at in life, what the fuck you doing and what comes your way, like if you could be mentally strong, whether you're mentally prepared or not, but in that flash of a moment, for you to fucking be able to be mentally there and capable to handle it, I feel like that's the most important thing, bro, because I don't give a fuck. You could be the biggest motherfucker on earth, but be the weak-minded motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
you have to learn to sit there and have conversations with yourself all day.
I'm going to tell you, bro, fuck the hole in the pen. fuck the lockup in juvenile hall. The worst cause I was in juvenile hall, I was getting in so much shit. They put me in like this little baby hole. Like it was called AP, administrative program. Everybody who was in juvenile hall knows there was only 2 motherfuckers on that shit. Me and a motherfucking, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And cause we would just always fight. I'll come out myself, you know, in the halls, like they put you with, you know what I'm saying? Whoever. So it's like you coming out, and I'm disrespecting the dog shit out of every nigga that I'm supposed to. You feel me? Yeah. And like I just kept fighting. I'm getting like 3 fights 3 days back to back. Like ooh, pepper spray. They put me in this little motherfucking in this little room where you'll come out your cell, they'll cuff you before you come out. And then they'll put these little fucking things, shackles on you. And bro, you like 16, like feeling like you a fucking animal. And then they just walk you to this little room. It's like a door like that. They walk you in there and you get an hour in that room. And all it is this skinny ass table with 2 cameras, and they give you a pencil and some envelopes and a paper. You can write a letter to somebody. And me and this other motherfucker, it was in the 2 max units. That little room is in between both those units. So like I would go in there and I would just talk shit to him. We'll just write, we'll tag, we'll talk shit, like bang on, and we'll leave it under the table. And then he'll come in. That was like my hourly routine. But I say that to say this. The hole, bro, in my county jail is the worst motherfucking hole you could ever be in, bro. Like they literally close a window. Like they close your fucking window and you can't see shit. Like, bro, and motherfuckers will be in there. If you validate it, you'll be in that motherfucker for as long as you're in there. I've seen motherfuckers in there for 2 years, bro, and you can't even see out your room.
And that's what you mean about the mental.
Bro, that shit's crazy, bro. You literally sitting in there with nothing. You can't see shit, bro, every day, all day.
This the shit I wanted right here. You know what I mean?
That shit crazy, bro. I think, you know what? I think they might have changed it. I ain't been to that jail in a minute, but I think they might have changed it to where they, like, that was illegal or some shit, because, bro, that shit was trife. I ain't gonna lie.
So is it safe to say Bands is going to go on record and say that shit ain't cool?
That shit ain't cool at all. That shit ain't cool. I'll say that easily. Hell no, that shit ain't cool.
No, because a lot of people see, you know what I mean? A lot of youngsters see this shit, man, and they're like, well, the homie made it out. Well, he's smiling because he's out. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, people want to know exactly what your experience was, and what you're doing right now is giving them a little bit of taste of it. You know what I mean?
My whole thing is this, like, for all the young people watching, like, the world is big enough to have it your way, man. Like, you could pretty much do whatever the fuck you want to do in your life. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to take a certain route, like I said, man, just, you already know what comes with it. And if you're mentally prepared, it's not about being physically prepared. If you're mentally prepared to deal with this shit, and you want to go through a whole bunch of motherfucking pain and struggle and overcome it and feel the glory at the end of it, hey, man, by all means, do your shit. But if you want to just have a motherfucking good life where you stand out the way and, you know what I'm saying, getting pussy whenever the fuck you want and eating whatever type of food you want and, having all your friends that you grow up with still alive when you older, you know what I'm saying, having all the people that you grew up with still active, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, growing up, you'll lose a lot of friends due to the politics. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if you weren't even involved in this type of lifestyle, I mean, I'm pretty sure you might have them same friends. You know what I'm saying? Unless something other than politics makes you fall out with them. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of trickery and there's a lot of fucking shit that's underneath that happens and shit. But man, whatever the case may be, whatever you choose, man, choose that motherfucker, man, and rock out till the wheels fall off. You feel me?
That's right.
That goes for all my young niggas out there, man. Dang. Right. Foes, nigga.
You have so you have kids now?
I got one daughter, a beautiful little daughter.
How old is she?
Malia, 3 months old. Shout out to baby Malia, man. She dope as fuck. I'm gonna give you a little brother or a little sister soon, you feel me? Probably give you like 4, cause I keep this shit 4 way, you feel me? Probably have like 4 kids, you feel me?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So do you stay with your daughter?
My daughter stay with me.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Well, the reason why I'm asking that is because, like, I want to see how close you are, because, you know, like, some guys don't even stay with their kids and shit.
Right. She sleep right here. Right. She got a little bassinet.
So right here, what you're experiencing right now, Benz, right now, what you're experiencing right now is a whole different experience. Now, she's 3 months right now, I mean, you're getting real close. And so, for example, when they came and raided my spot in 2020, it was like the worstest thing that could ever happen to me because my daughter was like, she just turned 2, and I was raising her. You know what I'm saying? Like my girl went to work every day. I had my different kind of job where I could keep her all day. So I was so fucking close. When that shit happened to me, I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, that's all I could think of was my daughter being alone and shit. It's a different kind of feeling to be detached.
Man.
So you ain't gonna want it. Like you say that mental shit when they close that door in that cell, and when you sitting there, and this time you ain't gotta, like your daughter's at home. Where's my daddy? That's gonna be some fucked up feeling, right,
bro?
There. You know what I'm saying?
I think about that, like, and I thought about that, like, where, like, you know, I used to be one of my cellies. He had 5 kids. He from Fremont, you know what I'm saying? And he had 5 kids, and you know, that's a prime example. I'm like, damn, like, there's motherfuckers in here doing time, and they little babies is out there, you know, and I know that's the hardest part of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I didn't have no kids in all my prison endeavors. You feel me? Yeah. Like I didn't have shit. I didn't have nothing. I just had a couple females that I would just dog out. You feel me? And break them hoes. You feel me? Like, so it's like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? My situation was different. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, how much weight it would have put on my heart because I love my daughter so much. You feel me? But all I could say is, you know what I'm saying, my situation was my situation. And, you know, I hope that I could stay free, you know what I'm saying, and be there for her forever, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm telling you, I thought I was doing the right thing in life and shit, and the shit still came and fucked me up. You know what I mean? I was laying low, doing positive shit, legit, not selling dope no more, doing the shit, just everything was legit, and I still got my house. My whole life came crumbling down on me. You know what I'm saying?
But see, with all that, the shit that happens, we know there's gonna be a brighter day. Yeah. Like you sit there, your daughter, you locked up your daughter, you're like, fuck, man, my daughter. But you know what? You stay mentally strong. You're like, wait a second, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna get out this motherfucker, and I'm gonna be back with her.
Yeah, straight up, man. One thing I learned about life, man, is like, it's easier said than done, but you got to not panic and don't stress.
Yeah, don't panic.
Because that shit doesn't make it any fucking better. It makes it worse.
Right.
You got to just sit there and roll with the fucking punches and don't talk to nobody about your case and just, boom, you know what I mean? Because that shit starts freaking motherfuckers out when they talk about, oh, my homie got that same charge. And
right.
He got this much time. And I'm like, oh. I just started thinking about the future. You know what I mean? Like, I always had this shit where I always like, I can't just stay focused what's going on right here. I always think about the future.
Right.
So that made me think, man, if my daughter's not gonna remember me, like I was losing her already.
Psyching yourself out.
I was already losing her. You know what I'm saying? Like it was already over for me and shit. But I had to go through that, man. So that's why, you know, I mean, I say that to say this, man, that a lot of people think that this family shit, that I'm doing this shit, like it's some soft shit. I should be having my hood on my head and all that shit. Like there ain't nothing soft about this. This is the most gangster shit you could do.
I think family over everything, man.
For sure, man. And you'll see it, man, because what's more gangster than only your family sending you money when you're locked up? What's more gangster than only your family's the one putting money up for a lawyer?
My whole thing is this too, like, if a motherfucker don't got kids, then it's like he not even in that same category. Not to say he's lesser or a person with kids is more of, but what I'm trying to say is, you can't see eye to eye with the motherfucker that don't have kids. They don't understand. It's not something you could tell somebody, bro. Like, if you don't got a family, you don't got kids of your own, me and you, we speaking a different language.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, we not really communicating like that. And I'm gonna keep it lit. Like, I can't respect not one motherfucker that don't take care of his kids.
Nah,
if you a deadbeat ass nigga or a deadbeat ass bitch, man, I hope you fall and break your motherfucking head.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and I'm like, you know, there's certain situations where you get, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers try to pull your card and all this shit in situations, be like, look, fool, and if you put me in a room with your ass, we're going to see who's going to walk out this motherfucker.
Right.
But me, I just paid $75,000 for a fucking lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no, $75,000 for bail, you know what I'm saying, whatever that fucking was. And then on top of that, I had to pay, I sold my Impala, gave the lawyer $20,000 cash. After prelim, motherfucker wanted more. Came up to like $35,000 total.
That shit,
you know what I'm saying?
Expensive, boy.
And we had to move. We got evicted. Had to pay for another motherfucking deposit to move. So hold up, I'm over here fighting system. I ain't giving a fuck about none of this shit right now. Like, I'm gonna get back to you. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get put in a room with me, I mean, it's gonna be a different story. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get back home to my kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, like basically what I'm saying is like, I don't go try to put myself in that situation as much as I used to, but if I have to get through to you to get back home to my kids, I feel bad for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight
Why
up.
do you feel like there's people that be hating and shit? Like, man, Big Missy should be out here with this motherfucking like.
Well, no, you
like,
hear shit. You see shit in the comments. It's like, man, like these motherfuckers, like, fool, I started the streets before you was even born. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
up out
yeah.
here. Like, I had a record before
Why,
there
what
was.
they be saying though?
Like,
What they saying?
like I had a record. I had a record before motherfucking there was pagers. I had a record when I was, you know what I'm saying, before there was cell phones. You know what I mean? And you can't come out here and brag about it, and because you can make yourself look stupid trying to compete with this stupid shit. You know what I mean? You're just gonna have to just figure it out yourself and live that life on your own. You'll see. You know
haters gonna hate, man. That's their job. They gonna do their job. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I mean, I see it, and because people just a lot of times, a lot of motherfuckers gotta understand. There's a lot of people that's homeless that got cell phones, and a lot of those people in those comments has got mental health problems and shit. You know what I mean? So,
oh God,
you feel me? But nah, man. Is there anything else you want to share about yourself, man? You got any questions for us?
Man, I'm just, I'm happy to be here, man. Thank you for having me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I had a long motherfucking night. I'm tired as fuck, but the show continues, man. I was like, man, I can't cat up off on my bruh. So I made sure I pulled up, man, and made this motherfucker happen. You feel me?
Yeah. So, what else I just tell you, man, a little moment of silence. No, so have you ever had a homie do you dirty besides that homie who snitched and shit?
For sure. Had motherfuckers steal from me. You know what I'm saying? Let them in my house and shit. And motherfuckers stole from me, you know what I'm saying? On some snake shit. I done had other motherfuckers tell on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fools ever try to create a different character about you or shit?
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't say there was too much of my homies, the ones that was trying to assassinate my character. It was more of people that really didn't know me, that was hating on me.
Yeah.
But as far as like anybody that was really my niggas, I've never really had them try to, you feel me, paint no fucked up picture of me, because I always keep it so real with everybody. Like when you was asking me, you know what I'm saying, like show bands if you got a heart, like I got a tremendously big heart. You know what I'm saying? I give motherfuckers a shirt off my back, but also I'll fucking rip a motherfucker's head off if you play with me. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
So, like, and everyone knows that about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always show people love. Like, there was one point in time where I had a whole bunch of homies all over the city that was staying at my mom's apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all sleeping on mattresses on the floor and shit. Like, we all looking out for each other. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, we be in the trap.
But sometimes those are the ones who try to pull your card the most because they know so much about you and they try to use what they know about you to fuck your credit.
That's where motherfuckers stole from me at. It was
Right.
around that period of time.
Right.
Motherfuckers telling me come over here, come over there, and you know what I'm saying? I come back home and I got some shit gone. You feel me? Couple pistols and shit. I'm like, damn, where my pistols at? Like I you feel me? A little box of pistols. They was gone. You feel me? That was back in the day though. You know what I'm saying? Nothing recent, but you know what I'm saying? Little shit. Like, damn, my nigga. You feel me? And you know, motherfuckers gonna deny it. Hey, I can't prove shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it is what it is.
Right.
But you know, there's some shady motherfuckers out there, and you know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I ain't did no scandalous shit when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a lot of motherfuckers that didn't like me because I'm like, man, don't fuck with that nigga. He's scandalous. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga gonna steal from you, or he gonna try to rob you, or he's gonna do this or do that. Cause you know what I'm saying? When you young, you just dumb, and sometimes you think doing shit is cool, or you think it's ill, or you like, man, you think it's gangster, you feel me? Or you just a ruthless nigga. Like I used to try to be ruthless, you know what I'm saying? Like and I mentally made myself like that, like just a ruthless motherfucker. Like, damn, this nigga is a cold motherfucker. And now I'm grateful to be. It's crazy because I'm grateful to be where I'm at now. And now there's a lot more, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a lot more humble. I got a lot more love that I could just show people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just grateful to be free, man. Like being free is great, bro. Like I love it. I'm not on no papers. You know what I'm saying? I went to jail in Hayward not too long ago, bailed out, but they dropped that case. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, I mean, I relate to that shit because I used to, you know, I grew up in a violent setting, and violence was always the answer. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, and you learn to. But as you get older, I'm 45 tomorrow. I'm 46. Matter of fact, I turn 46
man,
tomorrow.
happy birthday.
So you can imagine if I grew up in welfare offices, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, grown ass man next to you smoking a fucking cigarette, you know I had to go through some shit. So I didn't know how to smile that much.
Right.
So that got me into a lot of shit.
Right.
Like, motherfuckers trying to pull your car like thinking
Always
you're
think you
mugging
mugging.
them. Like, motherfucker, I got my own shit in my mind. I'm thinking
Yeah.
about my mom or something right now. You know what I mean? Or like when you walking in, you know, juvenile hall, of course. So a lot of the fights that I got into as a youngster is because I didn't know how to smile.
Bro.
I'm
the
barely
same
learning
right
that.
here.
I'm barely learning that right now in my
Bro.
40s is when you smile, it breaks the fucking this
go like this,
barrier
throw a
down.
piece out.
Once I smile at somebody, they're like, "Oh, what's up, bro?"
Yeah.
But if I don't smile, they're like, "What's up with this motherfucker?"
Bro,
Like,
I done had,
you know what I mean?
Bro, I was telling somebody this the other day, like, bro, I used to fight fucking, like, when I was younger, like, motherfuckers used to think I was just older. Like, I'll be like 14, they think I'm 18 or something. And I'll always have older motherfuckers try to call me out.
How old are you right now?
34.
34. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, I turned 34 a couple months ago.
Man, you a young ass motherfucker. So
Yeah, so I'm like, but I always had to fight older motherfuckers because they always thought I'm mugging and shit. I'm like, hey man, that's just how I look. You feel me?
right, the way you carry yourself, like, cause I can see who Bands is. I mean, I watch your videos and I see you in person right now. I can see who Bands is. Like, you carry yourself with this, you know, with this aggressive manner and shit like that. And that's just you being you, and you just like vibing to yourself and feel that makes you feel good. But other motherfuckers, sissy bitch ass motherfuckers, will get a bad vibe of it and feel played by it.
Yeah.
And want to test you and want to call you out your shit. Like,
They got a
you know what I mean?
complex.
They'll size you up immediately. You won't even know they're sizing you up. So that's why most of my issues at bars, because of that. I walk in with my chest out or whatever. Like,
Right.
nobody was working out in my 20s and shit. Everybody that was working out had to just come out the pen or the county.
Right.
I was out in the streets working out. So every time I was everywhere, I was the only one with a chest and arms.
Right,
So
right.
everybody was sizing me up. So I always had funk, man.
Right.
I always ran into some shit.
See, that's why I don't even be going out like that. I don't go to no bars. You're not gonna catch me at the clubs no more.
Man,
Like,
that's good
I
that
don't
you
do
can
none of
discipline
that
yourself,
shit,
because
bruh.
that shit's bad.
I don't do none of that
shit's
shit because
bad.
I already
You-
know it's a recipe for disaster.
I'm
Like,
telling you, if you do walk in and walk the fuck out real quick, take a picture and cut.
yeah, I ain't
Because
fucking
you're going to
around.
find yourself trying to school somebody else, trying to be somebody else's daddy, all for what? You know what I'm saying? You don't get nothing out of that.
And even if you sober and you in there, but you with the people you with is acting up, now you gotta have they back. They gonna get you into some shit.
Exactly.
We trying to get to this money, man. I don't got no motherfucking time to be sweeping up anybody else's crumbs.
Man,
you feel
speaking
me?
about that, when you in this business now, I see you got potential to make some money in this shit. Do you think it's fair to say that, hey, homie, like, all that gangster shit's cool. Like, I'm a man. Someone gets in my face, I'm gonna have to get him out my face, right? But I'm not on that dumb shit. I'm over here trying to get some money. And being a rapper, you got to carry yourself in a different way. You got to get in and get out and get that money. You can't sit there, stand in the corner, and act like you got to prove yourself at all these shows you pull up at, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
you gotta
I mean, how do you look at it? You know what I mean?
You gotta evaluate the situation, man. Like, do you want to? What are you here for? Like, what the fuck are you doing music for? Are you doing music to get money and put on, or are you doing music to fuck around and make yourself look like a jackass? You feel me?
Right.
Like me, like, you feel me? I'm just trying to get to the money. Especially having my daughter, it makes me be a little more cautious. Like I said, like, I'm not gonna be popping out at no bars. I'm not gonna, if it don't got nothing to do with me getting paid, I'm not gonna pop up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If it's not beneficial for my situation, I'm not gonna fucking pop up, bro. Like, period.
Because at the end of the day, you got to do that gangster shit and make it home to your daughter.
Exactly.
You know what
That's
I
the
mean?
most gangster shit, is coming home back to the family and holding it down for the family.
That's what I'm talking about.
You feel
Got
me?
that shirt right there for you, man. Show the camera.
So let me see this motherfucker.
And it's that
The most
top
gangster
quality,
thing
man.
you can do is spend time with your family. Oh God, where that camera at, man?
Right there, straight
Read
ahead.
that motherfucker. The most gangster shit you can do is spend time with your
That's
family,
Bands
boy.
walking with his daughter right
You
there on some
feel
real
me?
G shit. Been there, done that, to the pen, out here making some money now and
Right on,
doing
bro.
the thing, man.
Matter of fact, I got.
Yeah,
Speaking on that, remember I told you I was gonna hook you with some shit too.
yeah, I need that.
I got this motherfucker. I got this band shirt.
You got the 2X, right?
Yeah, that's 2X.
All right, I'm gonna support that.
I got this big faux hat.
Got
for
you, got you.
You smoke weed or not?
Nah, you know what? Let me get it though for my kids though, cause they be smoking that shit, and they'll post you and tag you and say smoking your shit. My kids, they're grown ass men. I feel like a loser say my kids. I'm gonna give it to my kids.
Fuck that.
Shit,
Got
they're
that
grown ass
pink
men
too.
though.
See, why peep that shit out.
Yeah, there you go. Here you guys go. Look.
Open that motherfucker and look at it though. You gonna be like, what the fuck?
Nah, I mean, no.
He said he don't. Hey man.
I'm going to court Friday and shit. I'm not even supposed to be around the
Oh,
alcohol.
okay. I'm gonna open it. Where the camera at?
That's right there. There's that one there, but that one's
Yeah, but yours is right
You
here.
can see this
Yeah, this is
motherfucker.
you right
Look
here.
at this shit. It ain't real. It ain't pink
Damn,
toosie
that's
like
some
the
icy
drug.
ass shit. What
You
is
see
that?
that pink
What's that
shit,
called?
right?
the hell? No, are you kidding?
You see that pink shit, right?
Let me get a shot of it with the phone too.
Y'all heard of Tootsie, right? The drug. You snort this motherfucker. No, I'm playing.
Oh, no, wait.
No, I'm
It
playing.
looks like-
No, this some pink Tootsie, man. Shit
Let
going
me see it
crazy.
closer right here.
Yeah, this shit going crazy. Pink Tootsie, man.
Packaging up too.
Yeah, buddy, get a good glimpse of that shit, man. This shit gonna take you to the moon. You gonna get a you might
Hey, you
if
think
you on
they'll flag
probation, if
Instagram
you on
for that?
probation, you gonna get a dirty P test.
Yeah. Okay,
No, I'm just
I'll
fucking
get
with you.
it.
No, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with
Hey,
you.
you think they flag you on Instagram for that shit showing weed? Because I never used that on my page.
I don't know. We could blur it out.
You can get that
I mean,
from your package.
Yeah, that's all my shit. Big Four, man.
Okay.
Big Four the label, man. Tune in. Mango cherry Molotov. This shit going crazy.
What is it from the original?
This one's Mango OG crossed with lemon cherry gelato, and this pink Tootsie, man. I gotta keep that shit a secret, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
That shit's crazy.
But yeah, man.
but no, I appreciate that. I shoot that to my boys and shit.
Good,
I mean,
man. Tell them it's from bands. You
I don't
feel
like
me?
them smoking weed, but if they smoking it, they're gonna want to try some bands.
Take a little hit.
You know what I mean?
When you get off, when you get off the ankle or whatever, probation or whatever,
I try weed sometimes, man, and it just don't work with me, man. Like I
start getting paranoid.
Man, I could drink 30 fucking beers and drive from here to LA. I take one hit, I can't drive out my driveway.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot too, so you be thinking.
Yeah, so I'm like, I just ain't feeling right,
Start
man.
feeling your pulse and shit.
Man, I could grip my
can't
steering
breathe.
wheel after the engines don't sound right, nothing sound. What the fuck?
Oh,
it
yeah,
just don't
yeah.
work with me, man. I don't know.
You gotta just do it light, bro. Like if it's like that for you, you just got one hit, and that's it. And build your tolerance
I
up.
tried that, and then I try to skip a fucking beat the next time I do. Okay, two's next, and all of a sudden I'm like, I'm good for that one. And I won't try that again in another 2 years.
Sometimes it's like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I be having my days. Like I'll take a fucking hit, and I'll be so goddamn high. I want it to go away.
I trip out on you guys. You motherfuckers be smoking blunt after blunt, and I'm like,
Yeah.
ain't you fucking high already? Like, damn.
It really depends on the weed too. Like it depends what type of weed, bro. That shit real. Depending on what type of some people can't smoke some types of weed. You feel
I
me?
remember when I was younger, my uncle would buy this cheap ass Mexican weed, and he would roll up. He'd buy an ounce. I don't know how much it was, but it was cheap as fuck. But he would roll the whole fucking ounce up in joints and smoke that motherfucker all day long and shit. You know what I mean?
Brick weed.
And he
That
was
shit was
staying
like smoking
high.
a big ass fucking cigarette.
Smash weed.
Yeah,
He
but
wasn't
the
even getting
house-
high. That shit was just for looks.
Hey, nah, but for real, but the house would be clean as fuck when there's weed around. There's no weed, he's fucking stressed out, all fucked up. Man, it was a mess, man. But so what's your plans for your daughter, man? If she's 3 months, you know they start putting kids in sports around 3 years old. Like, what's the first sport you can put her into?
Man, bro, I wanted to play all sports for real. I have her do all that shit. You know.
If I could recommend something, I mean I haven't put my daughter in it yet, because she was kind of spooked of it, but so I put her in gymnastics. But start them off at soccer because their agility skills get developed right there so much, and they learn a
that'd
lot
be
of
dope.
fundamentals about planting their feet this way and that way, and then you can move on to basketball and the baseball and all that stuff. But soccer keeps them on their shit.
Nah, for
You know what I
sure.
mean?
Nah, I'm a for sure put her in sports, man. Like when I was little, shit, me and my older sister, she a year older than me. She was the only girl on football, Pop Warner. She was on the biggest league. I think it was called midgets. And she got fucking curly ass hair. She looked like a Uso, like a little Tongan girl or something. And she was fucking smacking shit.
That's right.
And motherfuckers would think it was like a Tongan nigga or something. Like
Yeah.
she'll take her. It was a girl. And my sister was running niggas over like. So yeah, we gonna.
Yeah, speaking of that, man, all three of my sons, man, believe it or not, they all played football since they were 5 years old. And like I said, my oldest is 24, my youngest is 20. They all went to championships in Florida and shit.
That's
you know what I
dope.
mean? Man, it cost a lot of money. I had to move these kids around to different games in different cities. It was a lot, man. Cleats
dope,
times
though.
3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cleats times 3, jerseys, helmets, all that shit. And then I had to fly to Florida. I'm so lucky we had some good ass coaches, man, because my oldest son, I told the coach, I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't afford it. I just got out of jail.
Right.
I said, I can't afford that shit, man. But they was like, man, we got him. Just give us some money. I gave my son a couple $100 and they took his ass to Florida. But my two younger ones,
Yeah.
they was blessed because every other year they're on the same team. But every other year they're on the opposite team. But this year, when they won the Florida champions and went to Florida to the champions, they were on the same team. So me and the moms just we hustled it up, did a little hustle thing, sold some shit, and
all the
flew out
same
there.
all the same baby mama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So we did like a little fundraiser at Mount Mike's and shit with some people, and we posted on Instagram, and the community came together and raised some money, and we was flying to Florida and shit. You know what I mean? We was out there. We stayed out there for like almost 2 weeks.
See, it's like all that shit. It's like a whole different walk of life. Like You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that we be doing, we out in the streets thugging, running around, you know what I'm saying, doing this, doing that. This shit that I got going on with my daughter, it's new to me, and I love it though. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll get her a little dressed up. I'm like, come on, we going out. We gonna go over here and take you to the park.
Right.
I go to the park and shit. You feel me? But don't get it fucked up. I'm still on my shit.
Right.
Like a motherfucker come on, a nigga think he catching me slipping, nigga, with my
you
daughter
live in
is
a
gonna be your biggest mistake.
But you live in a different world when you got your daughter. Your daughter's like an angel. Like that bullshit don't come around. She keeps you in all the good shit.
She keeps me in the good shit,
She keeps you in the good shit.
And
you don't feel the bad vibes.
You know what I'm gonna say too, bro? Like, my nigga had told me, he was like, man, he was like, once you have your daughter, bro, he's like, all your blessings is gonna start coming, bro. Like, and it's crazy because like since I've had her, oh man, bro, like just everything's just coming my way. It's crazy. Like, come this, coming that, coming this, coming, bro. I'm like,
you know
just
what?
Money coming from all over.
You was probably blocking your blessings because you was living that that thug life and shit, right? But now that you got your daughter, you're pumping your brakes a little bit, and now the blessings are coming in.
The blessings is coming, bro.
You know what I mean? That's why, man, it was one of the good things I wanted to have you on here too, like to talk about little things, maybe mentally prepare you for what's coming and shit. Because when you put your daughter in these sports, you got to go in there. And the first thing that I could tell any parent is to work on is confidence. So if she sees a lack of confidence in you when you're walking on that field, like because you don't fit in with these squares and all that, man, fuck them squares. Go in there and override all that shit and just do you. Don't change up for them, but get involved. And your daughter will be, man, she
gonna feed off that energy.
Man, she will flourish. But if you go in there and have this little negative mind, like, oh, I don't fit in with these fools. I'm gonna stay over here in the corner. Like, I'm not gonna, man, fuck that. Get all in the middle of all that shit.
Right.
Sign up for this, sign up for that. Just be proactive and be involved. You know what I mean?
Hands on.
Be an actively involved parent all the time, and it makes everything go good. Man.
For sure.
It makes everything go good.
Duly noted.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, man, I'm really glad you came on here, man, and I think you got a real good head on your shoulders and shit. You're still hella young, and man, I was fucking up when I was your age still. And to me, it seemed like it was just 2 years ago.
That shit be going by, bro. I feel like I'm motherfucking 22 right now. Like I'm like, damn, that shit went by hella fast. You feel
Bro, when
me?
I was your age, I would wake up and the whole house would be gone. And I'd be like, what happened?
Yeah.
And I'd call her, but, oh yeah, mom's man, like you did that.
But I ain't gonna lie, that shit just
said
happened to me last night. That's I woke up.
I'm telling
like,
you,
bro,
boy.
you was so drunk last night.
Man.
You was throwing this over here, doing that. I'm like, bro, I don't remember shit.
I came from the era where like my moms, my uncles, and everybody, that B word and that shit, it just slips out my mouth so much. Bitch. Like, man,
I
and
cuss
it's
like a fucking drunk
and
sailor.
I say it just to joke around when I'm buzzing too, but then somebody gets played and then you end up just, well, fuck you then. You know what I mean? It just gets a little out of control, and because you ain't pumping your brakes for shit when you're on one and shit. It's like, man.
You turned up to the max.
Then you're going to get to the point where if you still, because I mean, you're still young, you and your girl having some beers and shit, you're going to start clowning each other with songs. Right. She going to play a song, then you going to play a song. I did that shit, man.
I'm not going to lie, though. I'm really trying to stay away from alcohol, bro. Like, that shit is my fucking, that's the devil, bro. That's the downfall. Man. I swear to God, because that motherfucker, bro, that shit like I said, I drink. I'm fucking wounded. Look, like I came over here, I'm feeling like shit. I'm the way driving here. I'm like, damn, I pulled over. I'll kick back for a second. I'm like, hold on, I gotta close my eyes.
Turn the AC on for a sec.
Yeah,
man.
like fuck, like
I don't miss
those
days, man. It's been almost 150 days I've been sober, and I don't fucking miss it. I see people drinking. I'm like, man, dude, that could be. I don't like feeling waking up.
Some people they can drink.
No.
Some people, I got a homie, he drinks every fucking day. I'm like, damn, motherfucker.
They're lying to you. They're not. They're feeling a certain kind of way, but they're just fighting it with this. You know what I mean?
Right. It might be. Yeah, you might be right. I ain't gonna lie, cause with me, bro, I could go to the barbershop. My barber, he gonna give me a beer. I drink like 2-3 beers, bro, and the next day I feel it. I'm like, damn, bro.
So I've been so sober, man. I barely fucking drank a soda for the first time last week. And I could feel the effect of a fucking soda the next day. Like, I don't fuck around. So I'm like, damn, you know what? I was psyching myself out when I had like a little stomach issue or a little headache. Oh man, it's just the beer I was drinking them, saying like on Sunday or whatever. But nah, man, that shit was really fucking my body up, man.
I only drink water, bro. I don't drink juice. I don't drink motherfucking soda. I'm sipping on water. If you go look at my refrigerator, I got bottled water, glass water, box water. I got different types of water, spring water, purified water. I got fucking all the whole shit, bro. You motherfuckers got to start getting on that water shit, man.
Johnny, look how much shit we accomplished since I've been sober. What's this? The episode 12?
Yep.
We started a podcast. I knocked out hella fucking music and shit. You know what I mean? Like I've been like my sales with my clothes went up.
You been
like,
making it happen.
You know what I mean?
You clear-minded handling business.
Man, I'm doing a lot of shit I wasn't doing. Like Saturday and Sunday, I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm barbecuing in the backyard and drinking. Now I'm at the flea market like, shit, on one day I could put $1,200. You know what I mean?
Go.
It's not even a pop-up. It's just I pull up on my own and just pop up with all these fucking people out there making their money. You know what I mean?
You know who, like, somebody who just comes to my mind is the homie GB, man. Shout out to GB. Like, I had seen him, like, post, like, some shit, like, about, like, alcohol and, like, how he was, like, X amount of time sober. And he was saying, I think I seen it, like, on his Instagram or something, where he was, like, you know, I made it this far in this music while I was drinking. So he was like, man, I want to quit and see how far I can take it. You know what I'm saying? So
And I bet
mean,
you he's
he's
elevating
still,
like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's still thugging. You feel me?
Look what else I got. I ended up getting my motherfucking business license, my seller's license. Look, it's another thing. I'm gonna give you guys some game. Maybe you guys are watching this. If you doing music, you want to sell CDs, sell merch and shit like this, get your ass a seller's license and a business license, because you could pull up and pop out anywhere. You know what I mean? There's a lot of those dudes downtown selling those hot dogs and shit.
Yeah.
They don't even got fucking the rights to do that. And
Right.
you know, they're just taking a little ticket and cut.
Right.
But if you pull up, they're gonna fuck with us.
Right.
Now you can just tell them fuck you and they have to
Right.
bounce. Because you're paying the government.
Right.
Like the government's getting a cut
You
out
get
of that
taxes
hat.
back on that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure. And,
Oh,
right?
God.
And then you buy your, you know what I'm saying, your pop-ups, that's a tax write-off.
Oh,
you know what I'm
God.
saying? So there's a lot of tricks to this shit, man. And it's like, we was taught to just do it the sneaky way our whole life. But that was that shit kept us, was holding us all back, man.
Nah,
You know what I
straight
mean?
up. Like, hey, bro, like I remember like growing up, I never wanted a fucking ID. I didn't
You know what
want
I'm
a
saying?
driver's license. Like
Right.
I didn't want it because I'm like
So low key,
yeah,
right?
I don't want to be in the system. I don't want to. Like that's how motherfuckers really thinking. Like I see all these young motherfuckers on Instagram. They got pictures with all their homies. Like me and my homies, we don't got no pictures. Every time there was a motherfucker trying to take a picture, like, man, we don't take pictures.
I
Like,
used
I
to
don't
be
even
like
got
that,
no
too.
pictures of me as a little nigga. I'm
But
like,
you know
damn.
what? That shit don't hide, homie. Because if they see you, they see you.
Take them motherfucking pictures, man. And create the memories, boy.
For sure, man.
Man,
I was
I wish I had
the
some
same way.
pictures, bro. Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Like all those years of shit, we didn't take these. Oh no, I don't want to be in this picture. And when I see people act like that, I say, motherfucker, don't you work for the city? What the fuck you hiding from? You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't doing nothing illegal.
Like I
You know
get
what I
it. Like you know what I'm saying. The reason why we were like that, like I understand. That's how it was at the time. But the times have
paranoia.
changed. The times have changed. Like you know what I'm saying. Like before, that's one of the reasons why I never made music. Cause I'm like man, I don't. Like I'm not gonna do no motherfucking music because that's gonna bring the spotlight to me. Like unless I just rap and no one knows and they just hear it, like you feel me. But now the times change. Like motherfuckers is doing videos and I'm doing a fucking video in a red rag jacket now. You know what I'm saying? Like
It is what it is, man. I mean, it's entertainment. As long as you take that and get a barcode and stamp it on it, and they get their cut, they don't give a fuck.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean, they're out your way, man. You know, and as long as you ain't applying that to some real life shit. Like you already did that shit, man. You already did that. Like you're a young OG right now. It's time to it's time to flourish and get your money and raise that daughter.
Straight up.
And you rapping about the shit like, okay, because you lived it. You know what I'm saying? You did that. You lived it. It's not like you're out
Straight
there
up and
trying to
down.
say, hey, I'm trying to recruit you motherfuckers. Come over and do what I'm doing. Like
Right.
that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I do music, I'm just definitely reflecting on my past.
Right.
Because I can't sit there. What am I going to rap about? Some like my future? I don't even know what the fuck's in the future. You know what I mean? I got to tell you what I know.
right.
You know what I mean?
Nah, that's real.
But man, much love for coming out here, man. Is there anything else you want? Any shout outs? Go ahead and give them out right there. About to wrap this
Man,
up.
bruh, man, shout out to everybody, man, who fucking with me, man. Period, man. I'm burnt right now. Can't even think too straight,
Hey,
man. But
yeah.
I love all the supporters, man, all the fans. Man, shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's rocking with me. We gonna keep this shit lit, man.
And I like that Adam 22 interview and shit, man. I like that guy, man. He
Yeah,
like,
he cool. He a character.
Yeah.
I mean, he do
like
it every day too. Like he doing multiple interviews a day. Like
Yeah.
he like a fucking robot. Like he
I
doing
like
his
his, but
shit.
you could tell his questions and shit. Like he did try to think a little bit about it, but he ain't really giving a fuck. He just going off the
he don't
tongue.
really give a fuck.
He
yeah.
just going off the tongue.
I
and
mean, I
shit.
think too, like also like a lot of these podcasts too, like they'll hit you up and ask you like, what questions do you want me to ask you?
Yeah.
So like motherfuckers come there prepared. Like
Yeah.
before I went, they'll hit me like, hey, what questions you want me to ask you? But I'm just like, the fuck? Like, fuck you
You
mean?
see,
I'm
I
like,
didn't ask you shit.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
you didn't ask
man,
me
pull
shit.
up.
But I'm just like, I told him like, I'm not gonna tell
gotta
you what
know
to
better,
ask me.
man.
Like
Yeah,
we just gonna vibe. You feel me?
Yeah, straight up.
So
because you know what? I mean, like another thing, like that's a good thing you pointed that out. Because sometimes we just sit here and it's just the shit we be doing just in the backyard or in the garage,
Right.
and that's some content right there.
Exactly.
Because people are at home, they just sitting there watching, and they
Like,
want something
bro,
to watch.
we don't want this shit rehearsed. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Freestyle, right?
Yeah, we just, you know what I'm saying? We
Hey,
coming
what's
off
up?
the
You want to
head.
bust something right now? I know you burnt out.
Shit,
Just
I
a little
could-
quick little something.
Shit, I can rap some shit, man. You feel what you want to hear,
Yeah,
man?
bust a little something right here.
Man, you know what? One I was thinking of, well, since we was talking about it, I could do the motherfucking pick a side, man. On the real, you know what I'm saying? Feel how I really did it. I did that shit in the pen. Really, it was crazy, man. Shout out to my nigga Tone Loco, man. Cause from Sac, he was in my vent. One thing too, that nigga go crazy. I don't know, you know who Tone Loco is?
Tone Loc or Tone Loco?
Tone Loco. 3300 Tone Loco. Yeah, he go crazy. He from Sac. He was in the vent. We was in the pen together this last time.
I heard you mention some dude, Trigger Boy D.
Trigger Boy D, yeah.
Is he out?
I believe so. I don't know.
Cause I did a
Is
song
you out?
with him.
No,
I did a song with that fool. When you mentioned it, that's the first time I heard of him in a long time. He was on my like an album back in 2018 or something like that. I did one song.
I think I remember that.
But he did it from the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was doing hella shit.
Yeah. And I lost contact with him ever since. I don't know what happened, but you know. What I mean?
You know what's crazy is I did a whole fucking album over the phone, over the payphone in the pen. And I still got it. I never dropped it. The only thing is I did the whole shit. I'll come to the payphone with the earbuds, right? And I'll rap it to a beat, and then and it will get recorded. But we never put the beats to the verses yet. Right. But I got a whole fucking album going crazy over the phone, bro. So I still need to drop that on you motherfuckers for real though.
Tight. Well, let's drop that.
Hold on, man. What you want to hear? I don't know that. Pick a side, man. I might have to re-drop this motherfucker for real though. But I'm gonna say like this. Look, this is the real shit, nigga. This was supposed to be with me and Tone Loco. And then, you feel me? We did this together in the pen. But I said like this. Look. I said, pick a side, you gonna die up in that crossfire. Big smoke. Hit a nigga throat like that touch fire. NX4. Nigga, I'm a southwest north sider. Hella politics be popping off behind this razor wire. It's two foes when I'm throwing up my symbolism. Bone crusher. Bust a nigga head like an aneurysm. You don't lose your life, it's gonna paralyze you. Paramedics, airlift a nigga like a paraglider. Shit be sounding crazy, huh? But this the way it is. Somebody gotta tell them little kids it ain't no way to live. In the pen, niggas getting murked behind this mob shit. Body left, stankin' in the dirt like some dog shit. Aw shit, another nigga sick on that quarantine. 2020 hitting us with COVID-19. What you mean? How you a gangster but you rolled it up? It always be them niggas acting hard as fuck. They sent me to a bad yard, I had to get off. Mayweather, knock a nigga shit off. They sent me to a bad yard, I had to get off. Pacquiao, nigga, knock a nigga shit off. Ay, in the hole slammed down for a couple weeks, waking up to water on the floor, cause the ceiling leaks. This shit deep, nah, nigga, ain't shit sweet. Took a shit and had to wipe my ass with a ripped sheet. Toilet bowl in the sink with a bunk bed, cell fight, leave a nigga slump with a lump head. Blood red, that's the color of my bandana, fat, right? Have a knock, nigga, do the Macarena. Maki 9 in the middle of a snowstorm. Gang shit, my niggas flame shit like a blowtorch. Maki 9 in the middle of a snowstorm. Gang shit, we keep the flame lit like a blowtorch. Oh Lord, tell me how I'm supposed to pray. With all this blood up on my hands that I can't wash away. I took an oath and all this shit, now I can't walk away. So I'ma keep it lit for all my niggas, then go away. Foes, nigga. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know I could do that right now. I'm so tired, nigga.
That's that homeboy
shit,
motherfucking
nigga.
bands from that North Bay, man. Thank you for coming over, homie. Much
Bands from the
love.
motherfucking Rose, nigga. 707 North Bay Soldier, nigga.
Much love, homie.
Feel me?
Drop that already?
That shit been. I'm gonna re-drop that bitch on you niggas. You feel me? Yeah, cause that shit needs some more. It needs some more recognition for real. It's about 300K, but it need to be 300 million for real. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
put some like invest a little bit into the production and shit.
Yeah.
Cause that thing needs some like
I might re-drop it on
it
y'all
needs some
for real.
investment. It needs some investment.
You have a beat to that already?
That's
Okay.
That's it right there, look.
I can take what he just rapped and put a beat to that motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
I'll talk to you, bro.
Oh,
Hell
God.
yeah.
Because I was like from the heart, you know what I mean?
God.
I could feel the story.
And bro, I wish if I had some energy, I would really gas that motherfucker right now. But hey,
Oh,
man,
you did great, bro.
you
That's
feel me?
Yeah, that shit was tight.
At least I remembered all the words. Shit.
Hell yeah.
That shit was hard, man.
Hey, that's love, bro. We appreciate
yeah.
you. Bless them.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope.
You already know it's all love all the time.
All right, we out, man.
All right.
We out this bitch, man.
Thank you,